Good morning. Welcome to your stretch, lengthen, and release, or whenever you are tuning in to this recording. So thank you for joining. We'll start lying down and have a block nearby. We'll be focusing on a lot of heart openings because this week is all about our Svadhyaya, which is our fourth niyama of Patanjali's 8-limb path. Yamas and niyamas that we've been focusing on. So we've been focusing on one of the limbs of our niyamas. So Svadhyaya translates to basically the study of the self. So we've got spa, the first part of that word means self. Then adhyaya means reading or study or exercise. So really taking time to tune in and study ourselves. So that is, again, I say this all the time, but the beauty of yoga, slowing down, taking time to connect with our body, mind, and spirit, using the healing power of our breath, healing power of calming down, and tuning in to our body and how we feel, and just have that self-reflection. And every day looks different. So some days we might be able to get our power classes in and our spin and our boot camp as if nothing can faze us, and other days we just really want to slow down. But that balance is what makes us human, makes us whole, it makes us beautiful. So tuning into that most importantly. 2 book recommendations if you're interested. The Untethered Soul is really, really fantastic. It kind of helps you tune in to those questions of who I am. Usually we grasp to what we do. I'm a yoga instructor, I'm a dog mom, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a baker, whatever, rather than taking all of that away and who you are internally and using those descriptive words for describing yourself. And then the same type of idea, it's literally 8 pages and it's called Who Am I? And it really takes the study of Svadhyaya very deeply, even though it's very little pages. So those are super easy to grab. Untethered Soul is on Audible as well as Kindle, and they're very easy read, but it's one of those that you might want to sit with each chapter or go back to it and reflect. So with that, I will join you lying down and we'll connect inward. If your feet aren't already there, allow them to stretch along down your mat. Gently fan open, just as a sign to your body to relax those muscles, your inner thighs, your glutes, hamstrings, calves, toes. And we'll tuck the shoulder blades underneath, allow the chest to fully open. And the shoulders to melt down into your mat. Feel the back of your head, gently supported. And I'd like you to choose where you place your arms. Down by your side, palms facing up, fully surrenders into this space of yours. Whatever may come your way today, you're open to receive. You need to recharge internally. You can take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, signifying that you want to just tune in more deeply. And to utilize your breathing, your energy that you create within you to refill your own cup. There's no wrong answer, just allowing yourself to melt into your mat in a way that feels most supportive of you right now. And to take a moment to tune deeper inside, really reflect and focus on the self. I invite you to set an intention for your practice. Maybe you have a mantra, a focus, a goal, Maybe something I said about Svadhyaya comes to mind, or any of the other mantras I usually offer in class. I am safe, I am at peace, I am worthy of love and connection. Or something closer to Svadhyaya, I honor myself, my energy, and what I bring. And whatever it is for you, we'll take 3 deep breaths to truly honor this choice of yours. We'll take 1 deep breath, deeply internalizing this intention, maybe even saying it out loud. Everybody's on mute, so it's okay to be loud if you need. Feel that vibration through your throat as you say it out loud if you choose. Just allowing that resonance to sit deeply with you, even if you repeat it internally. We'll take a deep, long body stretch. Shake the hands back behind you. Point the toes long. Then we'll take this over to the right side. Crossing the left ankle over top, gently pulling the left wrist over. Feeling the expansion of the rib cage as you breathe deep. Inhale comes back through center. And on your exhale, take this over to the left, cross your right ankle over top, pull that right wrist gently over, bringing that nice crescent shape, and breathe deep. Inhale comes back through center. On your exhale, give yourself a nice little bear hug, bringing the knees into center, forehead to those knees. And inhale, lowering the head down. From here, we'll rock side to side, gaze in the opposite direction of those knees, rolling hip to hip. And bringing the knees back to center. From here, drop those heels down in front of the sit bones. Reach and grab a block. Lift up those sit bones, place the block underneath. Make sure the top of the block is flush with those hips. And we'll slowly allow those legs to come up to the sky. Allow that blood flow to drain down the legs, down into those hips. If it feels good, you're welcome to begin to draw some infinity signs, some circles with those toes. As you do, you'll feel parts of your hips make deeper contact with the block, just to help open all of those attachments along the hip bone of our glutes and muscle fibers. We'll take 2 more breaths. And on your next inhale, slowly bend those heels back down as sit bones. Lift up on those heels to remove the block. We'll take a windshield breaker, take a step away from your sit bones just to give your knees some more space. And we'll sway this side to side, gaze in the opposite direction of those knees. As always, a nice little spine articulation worked in. And we'll take one more each side, making sure you're nice and even. We'll come back to center. Hug our right knee into our chest, lengthen that left leg long. And just like our sponge, we'll bring ourselves out, taking our right knee across our body into a supine twist. We just brought some of that lactic acid, helped our lymph system travel down to our hips. And we're gently massaging our lymph system just to encourage gentle, natural drainage, removing what no longer serves us. On your next inhale, slowly unravel, bring that right knee back into your chest, gentle compression of that right hip. And we'll send this right leg long as we hug in our left knee and move into a supine twist on this side. On that exhale, bring the left knee across your body, open up that left arm, gaze follows. Next inhale, bring your left knee back into your chest. Squeeze it in deeply and allow it to lengthen on your inhale to meet the right. Take your arms back behind you. One long body stretch. And on that next exhale, bend your knees in, heels to the sit bones. We'll take some bridge postures. Nice little bridge flow. Hands down by your hips, and on your inhale, you'll lift up your hips, take your hands back behind you. Exhale to release as you hold, or release that breath, and inhale comes back down. So our exhales are holding and releasing, and then inhale is our movement. So inhale, lift up the hips. Exhale, we hold at the top, and inhale, lower down. Exhale to release and flow with your own breath. Every inhale comes up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hold. And just keep flowing with your breath. Take this 2 more times. Not just focusing on the glutes on this last time, but also the heart. That's why we're holding. Last exhale, release. And next exhale, hug the knees into your chest, bring your forehead to your knees one last time. Option to rock forward and back or roll to a side of your choice. If you're taking the forward and back rocks, take about 3 to 4, just massaging that spine. So if you're rolling to your side before you press up, take a breath or 2. And then we'll all meet in a comfortable sit. You're welcome to reach around and grab that block one more time. Place it underneath the hips just to lengthen those hip flexors. Root those sit bones down, roll those shoulder blades back and away, grow that spine nice and tall, and imagine a string going through each and every vertebra up to the crown of the head, reaching nice and high. And we'll open up the neck. On your exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, let your head hang heavy. We'll take this to the right side. On your inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Right hand can rest on top of the head. Walk those left fingertips out, allowing that shoulder to dangle down, or palm facing away, thumb down, and swing this hand to the small of your back. We're rotating that shoulder blade back to its normal anatomical position, giving more length and space between the ear and shoulder. And exhale, release your hands down, tuck the chin back to your chest. And we'll take this onto the left side. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Left hand can rest on top of the head. Right fingertips walk to the outside or just float down to your mat. If you want to take this to the small of your back, palm facing away, thumb down, and just take this hand to the small of your back. Nice job. On your next exhale, release this, chin tucks back to our chest. Next inhale, take the hands high, sweep overhead, gaze follows. Move into a gentle twist on your exhale, right hand to that left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, find length, exhale, twist. Inhale, unravel, sweep the hands back high. Take this to the other side on your exhale. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. On your next inhale, hands come back high. And exhale, bring those prayer hands down to our heart center, our place of love and connection. And we'll just gently close the eyes. Roll those shoulder blades down and away. Remind your spine to grow nice and tall. One more opportunity to truly connect in with yourself before we get even more movement. Come back to that intention, remind yourself what you want to flow into throughout your practice and throughout the day. And next inhale, take the hands back high. From here, we'll open them up, shoulder width. Gaze as gently up if it's okay with your neck. Gently look forward and take cactus arms. Inhale, bringing those elbows down. Exhale, we hold. Inhale, hands up, gaze follows. And inhale, cactus arms, opening up that heart. So exhale, we're holding just like that bridge. Inhale, up. Again, exhale, release. Inhale, cactus arms. Flowing with your breath, we'll take this 2 more times. Several more breaths. Moving slower, connecting heart openers with inhales. Holding through the exhale. Last time. And exhale, take the hands down. Shift your hips forward, remove that block, place it off to the side. We'll make our way into our box. As always, shoulders stack over those wrists, hips over those knees. Make sure you're planted nice and firm. And we'll take some circles to open up those hips, leaning towards one hip of your choice. Sit bones down to those heels. Again, your opportunity to tune in to what feels good, if that's holding through or just finding the circles. Two more circles wherever you are. And when you come back up to that neutral spine, gently switch directions. So I know I say go as fast or slow as you need, but just a gentle reminder, since this is the week to study ourselves. Sometimes when we rush through things, that's because our central nervous system is dysregulated. So just tune in and ask yourself, are you rushing because this feels good? Or are you rushing because that's a comfort place for your central nervous system to operate? If it's the latter, I invite you to try to tune in into how you can slow down and nurture your central nervous system. 2 more circles. Coming back up to that neutral spine, we'll flow right into our cat-cows. Every inhale, opening up the heart. Exhale into your cat, knee to spine, tap the spine to the ceiling, gently shifting that weight into the hands. And flow at your own pace, following your own breath. Two more times. Last breath. Neutral spine, inhale. From here, we're going to bring the knees and toes together, but untuck the toes. Gently walk your hands to the knees, have a seat on your heels. We're going to bring your forehead to our knees for rabbit posture. Taking our hands in a bind, if that feels good, at our lower back and resting our forehead down to our knees. If you need a little bit more space, bringing the earth closer to you, you can use your block, then place your head on the block. And on your inhale, we're lifting up our sit bones. So you want to make sure that the block is a little bit forward to support that head. And if you have a bind and you want to use it, you can take that bounded hands forward. And opening up the top of our back helps encourage opening up our heart. Exhale, slowly lower the sit bones to the heels as well as those bounded hands. Don't release the bounded hands. On your inhale, we'll slowly come up to our sit on our shins. Bounded hands, rooting them down. We'll drop our head back. If that's not an option for those hands, you can just take them by the toes to reach down to the ground. But most importantly, shoulder blades roll back and away. Open up that heart. Drop the head if it's okay with your neck. And we'll flow this 3 times. So on our exhale, we'll drop our forehead down to those knees. Inhale, we lift those sit bones up. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, slowly lift up the chest. Press those bounded hands down. Open up the heart. 2 more times. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale to a seat. You've got this last one at your own pace. Nice job ending on that heart opener. Release that bind. Give your arms a nice little shake. Maybe even give yourself a pat on the back, a little bear hug. Switching which arm is over top. Just to loosen out those arms, and we'll make our way back to our box. And from our box position, lengthen that right leg long. Toes point down. Take a check back, make sure that the heel, the knee, and the hip are all in a line. We're not lifting too high to engage too much of the glutes and compressing that low back. We want a nice straight line. Once we have that, add that left arm. Thumb points up. Exhale, drop the left hand down. Keep the right leg lifted. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, step it to the top of your mat. Shift that weight forward. Open up the psoas and hip flexor. Exhale, shift your weight back. Half splits, option to stay high or lower all the way down. Drop the forehead towards the knee, reach the heart towards the toes. Inhale, slowly lift up, frame the foot with your hands, step that right leg back long, inhale, and exhale, drop it down to your mat. We'll move to the other side. Inhale, lengthen that left leg nice and long. Again, look back, make sure the hip, the knee, and toe or ankle are all in a nice line. Engage that core, so you're pressing away through the palms, lifting up the navel to the spine. Then we'll add the right arm, thumb points up. So the engagement of the core is super subtle. So if I'm not, my hips are dipping. I got a curve to my low spine. When I am, I'm lifted up. And from here, we'll plant the right hand down, keep the left leg long, inhale, and exhale, step it to the top of your mat just to open up the psoas and hip flexor on that right side. And shift this back into your half splits. Lifting up those left toes, option to stay high or lower all the way down. Reach that heart towards the toes, forehead to the knees. Next, inhale, slowly float up. Frame the foot with your hands. Step that left leg back long. Inhale. And exhale, return to your box. Lengthen that right leg long. Add that left arm, engage the core, lifting up through your box. Lengthen through the limbs. Drop the left hand down, bend the heel to the sit bones, turn the right knee to the side. Let's draw some nice big circles. 3 in this direction, and 3 in the next. Re-lengthen that right leg. And on your exhale, step it to the top of your mat. From here, lift up into your low crescent lunge. Option to take cactus arms here. If you want a little bit more deeper heart opening, interlace your fingers at that sacrum. Reach those bounded hands down. Trust your balance, trust your heart. Draw up that head back. And inhale, slowly lift up. Reach the hands back high. On your exhale, plant the hands down. Frame those right toes. Right toes step back long. Inhale. Keep the toes lifted. From here, bend the right heel to the sit bones one more time. Reach back and around with your left hand. See if you can grab a hold of those toes. If you can, kick into that hand, heart opener. If not, even reaching these hands back, keeping the toes where they are. Still works on balance, strength, and subtly opening the heart as well. Releasing that bind, hands reach forwards, final balance, one breath. And next exhale, drop those limbs down. We'll take this on the other side. Lengthen that left leg long, inhale. Bend the heel to the sit bones, turn the left knee to the side, draw some nice big circles. Switch direction. Re-lengthen that left leg long, and we'll add the right arm front balance. Dropping that right hand down, keep the left leg lifted. Inhale long, and exhale, step it to the top of your mat, flowing right into our low crescent lunge on that inhale. Option to take those cactus arms next inhale, or working deeper into that bind, interlacing your fingers at that sacrum. Reach those hands down those legs. Drop the head back. Inhale, come back up, lift those hands high. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step and lengthen that left leg long and hold. And from here, bend the heel to the sit bones. Balance in with that left hand. We'll reach that right hand around. See if you can grab a hold of those toes. Even if you can't, we're lifting and kicking the heel up, reaching the hand back, seeing if we can lift our chest as well. Nice little bow from our box. And inhale, we re-lengthen those limbs. One breath. And next exhale, drop down. We'll take a wide leg child pose to lengthen that spine back out. Big toes to touch, knees wider than your mat. Exhale, sink that chest down. If you have your block, you want to open up the heart even deeper. Hands on top of that block, allow that chest to sink and melt down toward your mat. Anytime our forehead, third eye center is resting into our mat, we're reconnecting with our central nervous system, reconnecting and reminding our body to slow down. Breathe deep. On your inhale, slowly lift back up. We'll make our way all the way down to our belly. Elbows come underneath the shoulders, fingertips forward, opening up into our Sphinx posture. So the shoulders are rolling back to open up the chest. Imagine a line of energy pulling from your fingertips. So that pushes the heart forward. We're also reaching our toes. Giving a little bit of warmth to our core as we press our belly down. Heart forward and up, fingertips pull, toes lengthen. And on our exhale, slowly drop our chest, stack our forearms, rest our forehead on top, bend the heels to sit bones, just loosen up the low back. We'll take windshield wipers. Relaxing those toes down. Keeping your forehead on your forearms. Just take a moment. And we'll stretch between the shoulder blades. So from here, reaching our hands forward out in front of us just to give us a little bit of length. We'll start with the left arm. Inhale, reach it high. Palm facing up, leave it underneath as far as you can go. Then drop the head down. Leaving that left hand underneath the right shoulder. If you feel like you can go further, roll to that left side, walk that left arm further, then roll back over. You should feel a nice little pull along the shoulder blade between the spine and the shoulder. Walking your right hand to that left elbow, we'll press into our right hand only to unravel the left. You're welcome to take circles throughout the shoulder if you need before we move to the other side. Again, tuning in, just because I'm not flowing into that doesn't mean your body is wrong for craving a little bit of shoulder circles. So we'll take a moment if you'd like to move into that. 2 more breaths. From here, we'll rise back onto those hands. This time, lifting that right arm, palm facing up, we'll leave it underneath our left. We can walk that left arm forward and drop the head. If this feels good, stay here. If you want more depth, take your left hand to your right elbow just to pull your right arm away from you. Then roll back over that right arm, re-lengthen that left arm forward. Then you should feel a nice pull from the spine all the way through the right shoulder, along the scapula, rhomboids. Next inhale, take your left hand to that right elbow. Press into your left hand only. Unravel that right. Come back to a Sphinx posture, or if you'd like to rotate through this shoulder, you're welcome to by leaning over to that left side. Take a few circles in each direction, or just enjoy some stillness, opening up that heart. 2 breaths. Taking your hands underneath your shoulders, on your exhale, we'll press back and away into our traditional or wide leg child pose. On your next inhale, we'll slowly flow from our box and come up to kneeling. So last week, I briefly, very quickly introduced this, and then I had a moment of freak out that I was going over class. So we're going to take our camel flow, really truly to open up that heart and all this lovely energy that's coming from you, bringing it back in and flowing around. So I'll show from the side first, and then I'll show forward. But on your inhale, taking your right hand to your right heel, lifting up the left arm. On your exhale, sit bones go down, left arm swims forward and around to that left heel. Once you grab a hold of that left heel, then it's an inhale up through that right arm. Exhale flows down and around. Just keep flowing with your breath. Inhale lifts up into that camel. Exhale shifts around. So we'll keep flowing a few more breaths. Taking those hips forward as you reach the top of your camel. Two more breaths. Maybe a third if you need to make sure you end on that left side. And exhale, sit bones down to those heels. We'll take that one more time, but as a nice little counter, we'll come into our rabbit pose. So toes and heels together, knees together, forehead to those knees. Rather than the bounded hands, we're just going to reach to those heels, tuck the forehead into the knees, and inhale, lift up those hips. Pressing the top of the spine forward over the head. Lower those heels down. Inhale, come back up, rise through healing and kneeling. And take our camel flow one more time. Reaching our right hand down to that right heel, lift up the left arm, kick those hips forward. Inhale, and exhale, swim that left arm forward. Keep flowing. As you're doing this, every inhale, when you come back into that intention, say it to yourself or out loud. Then exhale, release things that don't serve you. Inhale, opening up and accepting that intention, that inner mantra of yours. Beautiful. Continue to connect this with our movement, with our breath, with our body. Just 2 more times. Last breath. Exhale, release. From kneeling, shift your hips to one side, extend those legs forward. Give them a nice little shake. If you'd like to take windshield wipers, you're welcome to, just briefly. Twisting into that low spine. And we'll take a Paschimottanasana, feet forward, toes and heels together. Inhale, take the hands high. Exhale, peace fingers, reach and wrap around those big toes. Keep that chest and thigh connection first. Remember, heart goes forward, lengthening through the lumbar spine. Then, as you feel warm, go ahead and walk those heels forward to deepen through that stretch. Inhale, slowly lift up. Give your legs a nice little shake. Find your blocks. I'd like to offer a closing posture of our fish pose with our inner thigh opening. So fish pose, we'll take our block on the longest side. This is going just below the shoulder blades. So as you lower down, you'll feel your shoulders supported, but they roll over top that block. The second block can be on any height setting. You can start with the highest setting just to rest your head down. Shoulders are going to open and fall open. You can play around with the block on your head, again, different heights. The lower it is, the more your head drops back and opens up your throat chakra as well as that heart chakra. And for leg position, inner thighs are calling to me, so I'd like to offer a supine butterfly. If you do not have two blocks and you do have a pillow in reach, you can use a pillow to rest your head. Might need a couple. Or you can skip your fish posture and just come into a supine butterfly, or any movement, again, that's calling to you. After all of that movement, all of that heart opening, it's nice to fully surrender down into, for me, one of the most powerful heart openers. And oftentimes throughout the week, our shoulders are rounded forward. We're closing ourselves off. It's a protection. It's also a way to make ourselves small and not share our light. This is a gentle reminder that your inner light is beautiful. It is powerful. And not only does the world deserve to feel that power, but so do you. You deserve to share that inner light with yourself. If you're ready to come out of your fish posture, I invite you to do so very gently by rolling to an elbow of your choice. As you do that, you press the weight into your elbow to remove the blocks. And from here, you can stay in your fish posture, but just to guide you out, place the blocks off to the side, and I'll come back to our Shavasana where we started class. Legs can come forward, feet can fan open, and just take a moment to truly tune in and let go. A few more breaths. This is one of our most important postures of our class, and especially after having so many heart openings throughout our class. Hopefully you notice that your spine feels more elongated, your heart feels more open, maybe you can stand a little bit prouder, but because of that vulnerability and so much openness, I invite you to take the next few moments very slowly, or just listen to them if you're not ready to come up to a comfortable sit. But as always, wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Hug your knees into your chest, bring your forehead to your knees. This is your opportunity to take all this energy in, bring it into your heart center. Then roll to a side of your choice. Take 3 deep breaths there before you press yourself up and join me in seated. Again, there's no rush. We did a lot of heart openings. And I'll go ahead and close out our practice. Deep inhale, taking my hands high, reaching to the sky. On my exhale, bringing my prayer hands through my third eye, down to my heart center. Again, one more opportunity to connect from a place of love. From this place of love, I'd like to truly thank you all for joining me on the mat. It was an honor to guide you through your flow, heart-opening flow, and I truly hope that this space right here carries you into the rest of the week, and you know that you carry this beautiful light within you and you can tap into it at any time. And from here, the light within me honors, acknowledges, and celebrates the beautiful bright lights in all of you. Namaste.